Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurazo here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Mark Watch for you guys today. We have a lot of buyouts to go over and interesting cards, so if you guys enjoy that, make sure to smash that like button. I want to say thank you guys so much for the love and support on the last 2 or 3 market watches. Not only have we hit either close to 100 likes or 100 likes over, but the views have been great as well. I really want to thank you guys for being here and just supporting the channel and just hanging out. Remember, if you guys want me to go over any cards or just ask a market watch related question, let me know in the comment section below. I love communicating with you guys. I haven't said this in a while, but join our Discord in the description below. You know, I always try to make a community. I always love talking to you guys, and you know, it's free to do that. So go ahead, get yourself that resource and join the community. Smash that like button as well. Subscribe if you haven't already. Apparently at 6K subs, I have to bring the mullet back. Now, saying that is going to make some people subscribe and some people unsubscribe. So it was a risky move, but hey, that's what someone said in my last market watch. So that's what they said, not me. With that being said, check out my sponsors. Buy anything on TCG Player, use my affiliate down in the description below. Whatnot, you register using my affiliate. You get $15 on a purchase. And then Tapio cards, use code SAKI, 5% off your next purchase. And they have awesome stuff like deck boxes, sleeves, hats, accessories, and more Yu-Gi-Oh! Related stuff. Go check them out. And thank you to all my YouTube channel members. You guys are supporting the channel to help me not only get better equipment, but maybe even eventually bring an editor for bigger videos. Not really market watches, but other videos. I really do appreciate you guys a lot. And we're just going to get right into this here. So Primal Being Token is $20. And I actually usually always have verified on, but I didn't for this. Just to see if there was at least some, you know, cheap $10 copies. No, there wasn't. Now, I've talked about this card when it was $1 to $3, but we covered it a lot when it was $4 to $6. I said this is going to be bought out at any time because this is not only an official token, but it is related to a hand trap that sees play almost every format. I mean, Nib is in like at least 2/3 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Formats ever since it's been released. So, you know, someone could get the numbers on that, but I looked at the sales history and they're consistently selling for $8 to $10. We see a couple 10s right up here. We saw 120. We're seeing some 8s right here at 13. If you guys have this card, I would definitely sell it. Even if you have your 1 or 2 copies, remember that these tokens aren't safe from reprints. Look at Magnificent Mavens, a set that I'm shocked never got a second one, although the Pharaoh Rares could never be reprinted again. I don't think anyone would care. But they reprinted the Sky Striker token as an ultra rare, and that was an OTS super that has previously went to the moon. So I think people also know that, hey, NIBIRU token, this could get reprinted. Personally, I think $20 is a great selling point. If you really love the official token and you got it already, I mean, you didn't spend much on it at all anyway, you know, maybe a few bucks, completely fine to take. But if you'd rather take a $20 or like $15, let's say, you know, because it's, you know, you sell it somewhere online for 15 or someone sees it at 20, be like, hey, would you take 15? You know, that's 75%. Usually people like to sell for 85%. That's not bad either, especially if you only paid like $4 for it, right? $3 or even $5. So, and you know, $10 is $10, right? You know, that's a biggie back and a little bit of money for your next $3 to $4 investment. Because biggie backs are $6 at Wendy's before they want to price surge. If you guys heard about that, man, it's so stupid. Infinite Impermanence quarter century right over here is getting bought out. These are $90, $100. I'm happy that I ended up getting another copy of this. I did not get a playset, but I got another copy. I mean, Imperm is always a good card. $100 here, you know, straight Benjamin. I'm not too shocked here, especially because since we know that Ash Blossom is getting the alternate art, and that was the big boy, and still is the big boy of 25th quarter centuries, when it comes to the rarity collection, people are kind of looking at the other top picks, and they're looking at Imperm, and they're like, yeah, 70 is actually very worth it. And they, you know, people started buying them up, and now they're $100 here for your quarter centuries. Now, I personally, and I want TCG Player to update this so badly. I might start this like hashtag of like day 50 for asking TCG Player to please put the ulti for Imperm. You don't want to put the ultis for the other OTS 17 cards? I'm completely fine with that. Just Imperm because it looks so nice. I have ultis and they look gorgeous, and they're 128 right now. If the quarter century ends up being the ulti, I'm gonna slam my head in the floor, but something tells me it might, just because a lot of players prefer quarter centuries over ultis, which I prefer ultis. You guys know that. Always have, always will. And while people have their issues with OTS ultis, and justifiably so, when it comes to the print quality of the cards, how the ultis look compared to older ultis, not even just old school or 5Ds or Zexal, just like other ultis in general, which I understand. This card has done really, really well with the foiling for, OTS ultis. It looks amazing. 128. OG secrets. I want to look at this as well because these are actually not that bad. So like you got about 16 here, but if you go first set, you have 36 listings. You got 15, 17, 18, right? Going up to $20 right here. If you guys have your OG imperms, hey, that's not bad. I actually told people OG imperms, I think they were around 12 was really, really good. You guys should be getting those. And a lot of people, they don't have faith in OG prints ever since 25th. I personally do. The issue is that I thought that the drop, and a lot of people thought this, wasn't going to be as bad as people thought. I thought it was going to be bad. But I didn't think it was going to be horrendous. And it was horrendous. Examples are droplet. But it is recovering slowly but surely. I mean, the big issue with these cards is it takes more time that even if I'm right and I say, hey, getting the OG prints is good, sometimes it takes so much time that it's not worth it. And I fully understand that. But it's always good having OG, like, meta cards like hand traps. Like, it's always good to have. Drolls, ultis are about 115. Someone said, hey, should I pull the trigger on Droll and Lock Bird ultis? Because this card was closer to 200 at one point. Personally, while it's not bad at 100, 110, I would say this. If you're looking for ulti Droll and Lock Birds, be aware that if you're getting this, while it could go up in the future, it's the same thing I've said for other cards. It'll drop and then go back up. I personally think the best thing to do with this is wait till we're a little closer to 25th. Maybe a ban list rolls by. Let's say Droll gets limited. I don't think it's going to happen, but I cannot 100% say no. And then people are like, oh, well, now my playset's just screwed over. Granted, I think the chance of that is extremely low. Not just because I think that it's a necessary evil, but because if they're reprinting in 25th, they don't want to hit it right before. But I would see if you could get a deal on this. If you could get a deal on this, I think it's definitely good. Like, let's say they're 110. You know someone around you, and they're asking 270 for a set. That's 90 a pop. Very fair. Very fair. CRs, if you just want CRs because, you want your high rarity and you don't care about waiting for the new set or whatever, 47. If the new CRs are like the old CRs where they stick to the sleeves and all that, which I've had a big problem with that. I haven't actually enjoyed anything but a quarter century and like just the normal super ultra secret and platinum reprints because I actually love the platinum quite a bit. I really wish they keep it. I feel like I might have or might have not seen that they kept or got rid of platinum. I'm not too sure, but I love platinum personally. I might personally go get myself CR Drolls depending on ulti price because ultis at 100 are really nice. Black Ray Lancer here. This is for goblins. Want to check back up on this. $42, $60 here. So it's getting a little better with the ultras being about $2 here. So and they are repopulating. I like to go over buyouts a little later sometimes, but honestly, this card, I want to show people, hey, you don't have the time limit you thought you had. You actually have a lot more if you're going for the low rarity. Because quarter centuries, they're about the same. I mean, you go verify here, 14 listings. They do quickly go up to 60. So you want a cheap copy at 41, 45 before they go up to about the 55, 60, $62 mark. It's not bad. Card was always around 30, 35. So paying, a few extra dollars because you were a bit late isn't too terrible. Then we have Chaos Angel ulti at 68 going up to 70. And then we have the secrets at 55 going up to 60. So there's a $15 to $10 difference. And I have to say that even though I thought the secret would drop a lot because of the ulti, I guess, and I still think they have room to drop because you guys have to remember OTS 24 is still pretty fresh. We, in a few weeks, we could see the ulti a little lower to maybe 50s, and then we could see the secrets probably around 40, maybe 35. I guess that this followed the trend that Big Welcome did with, hey, the ultras are going to keep close a pretty good number, even though we have ultis being pulled at a crazy rate because people just want the card. I mean, you look at Big Welcome here, and we're actually going to pull it up here. You have ultis at, what is this? 28, $30. Okay. It's actually a little better than the last time we saw, going up to 35. So it's getting a bit better. And then you have ultras at around $16. Now, when the ulti big welcomes were about 25 and these were about $18, I was like distraught. I was so upset because I was like, who would buy an Ultra at 18 when we know it's probably going to get a nice looking secret in the upcoming months and not spend $7 more for an ulti just to guarantee that you keep the value for your cards. Or you just get somebody that looks nice. I was really, really shocked. And I guess the same thing's happening with Chaos Angel. And I just have to say, financial literacy moment. I mean, the people who said, hey, I don't see Secret or Chaos Angel dropping super crazy. I mean, you were right. I have to admit. But I guess I did not take into factor that the Yu-Gi-Oh community doesn't know how to see the difference between ultis and secrets. Is what it is, though. Anyway, Protecting Spirit Logith, Starlight Rare. These are going up because of Voiceless, 54 to 60. If you're an old school subscriber, you will remember that I love this card. I was talking about getting one, and I told people that I was, and then I bought boxes of Dawn of Majesty to pull Lubers when they were 100. And I was like, you know what? Because I got boxes for like really cheap, $50. I was like, you know what? Maybe we pull a Starlight. Who knows, right? And like my first box, I think, maybe it was the second box, first or second box, I pulled Starlight. I didn't even get a case. I got like 4 boxes. And remember, Starlights were every second case, right? So it wasn't me expecting one. It's funny because in another universe, I pulled Spare Stardust and I would have like freaked it. But I love this card a lot. Then you have Ultras here at 28 listings. These are like $3 going up to like 4. Does have the Rare and Valiant Smashers. Now, what this card does, I'm going to switch over to the Starlight Rare, is what you could do is if an effective fairy monster control is activated, like Diviner, you can special summon this card from your hand. And then you target face-up monster opponent controls and one attack position monster you control, bash out the opponent's card, and you change yours to defense position. So you could do this with cards like Low, cards like Diviner, right? And it's not a terrible card going second, but because you do have to target a face-up card at least, so you could target like a Floodgate, like Anti-Spell, all that, which is really funny. And it's a body on board. It's also a level 7, which is like really ironic. And funny enough, while you would never use the Skull Guardian to not link off, but like overlay into say like a Big Eye or something else, using this and maybe Saravis, depending on like the deck you're playing against, because there are some decks that just play around Saravis like really, really well. You could overlay it to like a Draco Sack, do a combo into like, making the Little Knight, or believe it or not, Heat Leo as well, where you could because I've seen Cash do it with Draco Sack, where they'll do 2 Link Spiders, go into the Heat Soul. That is another thing that you could do if you overlay. I could talk about this card for like 10 minutes. You guys want me to talk about this card for 10 minutes, which is understandable. Just know that it's going up because of Voiceless. It's not a bad card. I've tested it. I have not personally liked it, but I haven't done that much testing, so do not take my word for that. Bye, honey. Anyway, Voiceless here. You guys didn't see nothing. 240, 245. Saphira, 140 for your quarter century. This card looks gorgeous. Well, this card just looks amazing just because of the borders and all that. I don't want max rarity Voiceless though. I'd just rather have all that money in my bank. Secret lows though. You could get these for the low $7 because she'll hit you with that low blow, leave you without a voice, offer your prayers. Have you guys logged off the video yet? Man, geez, why do people watch me? Well, you got some cheaper Saphiras for $8.50. Usually it's about a $10 card, but it's going a little further down. I think it'll go up after the next ban list / more support. So I feel like, honestly, Voiceless Voice isn't something that's going to go down like crazy anytime soon. Even though this is a 2 of, it's only like $1, which is like kind of crazy because I feel like this is not a bad card to like go ahead and grab. And then you got the Savara Supers here. I like how they made an old man. I'm not really going to say anything else besides that. Soul Release. Want to look at this. About $9, $10 for your super still. Remember, your comments of this, even the beat up ones, are worth money. So go through your bulk. Macrocosmos. I saw this on MCO 40's Market Watch. And Lost Art Ultras are like $1. Honestly, that's fantastic. I would actually get these for $1. That's a very good pickup. Want to shit some of his wisdom on this Market Watch. You know how it is. First Ed Movement Soul here. Also, I released a short with me and Fresh Off the Press if you haven't seen it, but just funny. It's really the funny part is I always use this mic for recordings because it's really good, but I was actually using my gaming headset for that one. Movement solos or movement ball movements, whatever, $9, $8. I understand that this deck's going to do nothing. I know that Shadal Melodious has something doing something in the OCG, but I don't think it's going to translate here too well. And I don't feel like learning Melodious just because I like Shadal. Anyway, your Schubertas here from Cross Souls, these are dollar, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cheap ones at $1 if you want them, but you know, it's a Melodious card. Battle packs are 5s. That's a little disgusting. Blue Eyes Shining Dragon retro packs. Some people want me to look at both versions right over here. Now the retro packs, these are very rare to grab. I don't know if it's because it was a misprint. I don't actually know the reasoning, so you guys are gonna have to tell me in the comment section below. But these are 2K, 3,200. Someone bought a mob play for 600. Personally, I wouldn't buy this card at all. I mean, it's such a cool looking card though. Like if it was like $10 or $15, I actually would probably get it for myself. But us broke boys have to get the cheaper secret rare, which still looks pretty good actually. And is going up actually. These are 5, 7, 7. I feel like I do have one of these, funny enough. Near Light plays start at that. First eds are about 26 listings. 7, 8. Okay. If you have this card in bulk, which remember, this was like a 50-cent card at one point. You got some money, so go through your hollow bulk. Cosmic Cyclone, the Dark Illusion. By the way, Legendary Collection Kaiba, gift that keeps on giving. Cosmic Cyclone, if you guys haven't liked the video, go ahead and like the video, by the way. Pay 1,000 light points. You guys know what Cosmic Cyclone does. $12.50 going up to $18 for your OGs here. But, I mean, $18 here is basically what it is. But you get cheaper light plays for $12.50 if you desire. Ultis are 95. I actually kind of want ultis. CRs are about 40, which is actually pretty decent. War Arf, I want to check back up on this. These are still $3.50, $5, $6 here, but you do have lightly plays a little cheaper. You can get a playset for $9. That's not bad at all. And speaking of this, I want to look at spiral cards a little bit here. 32 for your quick fixes, unions. These are cheap here. About 10. Well, no, they're not cheap. $10 still needs a reprint. Then you have double helix at 2. This is getting a reprint somewhere. I forgot where it was though. 2 for your dark illusions. Hey, how are you? Sense. Supers are nothing. I mean, if they give us Master Plan back, this could do something, but. Bountiful Artemis, want to look up at this card here. 24 going up to 32 here. I mean, it's just an older ulti. Low listings I want to look at. Black Metal Dragon, this card is either 20-something dollars or like 10s or like 7. Today, they're 15. Honestly, it'd be a weird card to put as a quarter century, but like, this card needs a reprint. Like, I really do. It really does in some hollow form. World Legacy Chalice here, supers are about $2 here. I don't know if you guys even remember what this card was, but 2 to 3 going up to $5 here. So it's worth a little something. With that being said, guys, leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe, all that jazz. Consider being a YouTube channel member. Check out our sponsors, join the Discord. Let me know what cards we'll go over in the next Market Watch. And I'll see you guys in a live stream tomorrow. Peace.